Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back on the Sony PlayStation 1. I am one well sheep yet again, and somehow I transitioned to my Sonic voice. Wow! And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing the bee pun levels. Why do I call them bee pun levels? Because a lot of these stages feature bees, and there's usually a lot of bee puns in the level titles, what can I say? But to start things off, we are introduced to a new enemy type. These piranha flower things will spit bombs? I'm gonna go with bombs at you, and those bombs, needless to say, will explode. Because naturally, they are a bloody bomb. They're not gonna just sit there and go, hello, I'm a bomb, just walk past me. No, they're gonna explode in your face if you touch it. So you're gonna want to avoid those. And whenever you come up against these piranha flowers, you can't spin them or anything. The only way to kill these flowers is by ground pounding on top of them. So you need to jump on top of them whenever they cower, like so. And then do a body slam and boom, they are done and dusted. Kind of an annoying enemy to face, especially whenever there's a lot of them in an area, you know, folks. Because if it's just one in an area, it's usually easy enough to deal with. Unless you have like a sequence by here where you have to dodge the electrical gates. In that case, this is not cool. But yeah, those enemies are da bomb, if you know what I mean. Get it? Da bomb? No. I'm trying, damn it. But yeah, they're basically the biggest threat, I believe, in this particular stage. Because I can't actually remember if the bees come into play in this stage or in the second version of this type of stage trope. Because we are taking two of these type of stages on in this lit part, ladies and gentlemen, so do not fret about that. Anyway, you might be wondering, what's going on in this bonus room? Well, in this bonus room, I believe we can gain ourselves some extra lives if we do some very tricksy jumps. What do I mean tricksy jumps? Well, jump on this at the pinpoint precise way, and we'll jump up here for 3 delicious extra lives. Which, come on, you can never say no to extra lives, you know, lives are cool. They give you more chances at life, if you will. But I digress. Although one kind of thing that annoys me about this particular bonus stage is, oh wait, it wasn't this one. Okay, there's one bonus stage in particular that annoys me where you literally have to weave in and out of a lot of nitro crates using the power of the Z-axis, the power of 3D! And to be perfectly honest, it's very annoying. I don't like it whenever you have to do 3D platforming in a 2D plane. Especially in this sort of game where, let's face it, the game... Well, the game's controls aged really well, but just the idea of doing 3D platforming in 2D camera angles, it's just not cool, you know, ladies and gentlemen. It is not cool at all. But anyway, this by here is mainly just a little... Hey, this one does have the bees. Okay. Alright, so these bees by here, as you can tell, is a beehive. If you go near the beehive, the bee will come out. If the bee stings you, Crash Bandicoot is allergic to said bees, so he will swell up. You don't want that to happen because, I'm pretty sure we've all been there and done that. Getting stung by a bee is not nice. If you haven't been stung by a bee before in your life, consider yourself lucky, because it's not a nice experience. Trust me, just trust me, you don't want to be stung by a bee. Especially if you're allergic. If you're allergic to bees, then run from the bloody things if you have to. Like do what I'm doing here, make like the wind and run away. But one of the good things about fighting the bees as Crash is, whenever the bee hive makes a very distinct noise whenever they're near you, so you'll know, okay, I'm near a bee's chasing me, I know I can wait and then attack the bee whenever it gets close. So you can sort of you can think about, okay, the bees should be coming up on me now, so I should be able to get myself ready to spin them away. Like I'm about to do so here, because we do need to backtrack down this alternate pathway in order to get the gem, you know, ladies and gentlemen. We need to take the standard path, and then we need to take this alternate path. Well, actually, this is the standard path. The path I took is the death path. But you get what I mean, don't you, ladies and gentlemen? But one of the unique gimmicks about this is we're underground. One of the things I love about this particular stage is we can just spin underground. And whenever we do so, we're pretty much immune from almost, keyword here, almost everything. Now, if you go into a nitro crate, you will still die. And you do have a flailing get away sort of spin attack in order to just slap enemies away if you need be. But trust me, it can be quite tricky to. Well, actually, no. This is easy to do just because of those paths exist. So I'm kind of thankful for those. Oh God. That must be painful as all hell. Now, don't worry, folks. I'm not showing off the entire backtracking around this area because, to be fair, if I showed off me retrying this part over and over and over, this would be well over 20 minutes. So instead, it's 15 minutes. You know, gotta cut out that extra time. You don't want to be bored, do you, viewers? But yeah, it's just a matter of going all the way backwards around this pathway and then going all the way forwards again in order to reach the end of the stage. It's as simple as that. Although, be careful, because if you do die on your way back, back to the normal pathway, like I'm going back now. If you do die, you do need to redo this entire backtracking sequence again from wherever the last checkpoint was. So just pay attention to that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you don't want to be doing this multiple times. It's just not cool. Like, this is the hardest part of the entire thing, because we just really need to time our jumps and time our spins perfectly, and after a few attempts you'll get it down and it'll be no problem, but trust me, on your first attempt, this is harder than it looks, you know. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, during the course of this stage as well, you've probably seen those totem face enemies that have the happy face and then the sad face. I don't know why I did unique voices for that then. But those enemies I actually love those enemies. They're kind of neat. They can't kill them or anything, but they're a unique little obstacle, and I don't know. It just it just brings a smile to my face. I don't know. I just love the design of it. Maybe I'm alone with that, but hey, I don't know. Oh, by the way, those hammer guys, those are the only enemies that can kill you whenever you are underground. So pay attention to that and be a bit careful of these guys as well. Although, if you're wondering how to go underground, because I haven't actually explained how to, whenever you're on that red sort of clay-looking floor, just do the spin attack, you'll go underground. That's all there is to it. It's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And with that, that's it to this stage, or is it? No, it's not. Now we need to go all the way back, because you might have noticed on our pathway up to this area, there was one particular enemy who just sort of... You were just on a lone island, you know. You kind of feel sorry for it. So I'm gonna go back and put that lone enemy out of its misery, because it's just sort of stranded there. It can't do anything. You know, I gotta feel sorry for it. No, the real reason I'm going back isn't because I feel sorry for it. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. The reason I'm going back is because we need to kill that enemy. If we kill that enemy, it should be coming up to our left right about. There he is. There's the beauty. Hey, boy, you're so cute. I just want to squish you. It's a teleporter. It's a secret exit to a secret level, I believe. Oh, no, it's not a secret level. It's a secret exit to a level we've been to before on an alternate pathway. And fortunately, because I've shown off basically everything of the stage the first time around, this will be a very short visit into the stage, you know, folks. I'm not going to show off the entire level again. I'm not evil like that. Plus, I won't be able to talk over the exact same footage again and again and again. What do you think I am? The greatest LP known to man? I'm good, but I'm not that good. And now I probably lost like 20 subscribers because they're like, oh god, this guy's so full of himself. But I digress. Anyway, pay attention to that Wumpa Fruit there, because that clues you in that there's a TNT crate. Do not go into that TNT crate. You will either die or get insanely hurt. So you should know this, you know. We're far enough into the game for you guys to know. Don't spin into TNT. It explodes. But this little sequence by here is all there is to it. Just time your jumps. And with that, we are back at the start of the stage. Which means teleportation! Yes! Any second now. Why am I taking so long to teleport? Ah, there we go. There we go. I knew I'd teleport at some point. Which is just my fancy name of editing, but there we go. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we gotten all the gems. Well, up to this point, we got. I think that's the entirety of the last warp room now cleared fully. I could be wrong. I'm not actually sure. I think it is though. So yay! progression. There's actually not much further left of this game, ladies and gentlemen, now that I believe, and cutscene.
Crash, I haven't got much time. Cortex has almost completed the new space station. Something is not right with his statements. Beware of the tricks.
What tricks? What tricks? The magic tricks? I have no idea. I have no idea what she's talking about, but yeah, I think it's obvious that Cortex is the bad guy, you know, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, let's face it, we're playing a Crash Bandicoot game. He has that evil laugh. I can't get Cortex's evil laugh down, but my own evil laugh is pretty damn spectacular in its own right. Sort of transitioned to the goofy then. I don't know what came over me. But yeah, now welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Bee-having, and we have to deal with lots of bees. Oh, the joys. This bee-having you thing. See, that joke's it's a double pun, because this stage is called Bee-having, and having is a play on have. I probably shouldn't explain the joke. You probably got that yourselves, right? I would hope so. But look how close we are to maximum live count. That's insane. 91 lives. There, you can only get a maximum of 99 lives during the course of this game, ladies and gentlemen. It's just so you know. In fact, I probably actually got 99 lives earlier on in the LP, but probably lost them. Probably, I can't remember. But hey, the happy sad faces are back. I love those guys. It's, I don't know, I love the design of them. It's just adorable. I'm probably the only LP on the planet who calls those things adorable, but no, they look cute. They're cute. But yeah, those bees, they're gonna start coming at us in drones now, ladies and gentlemen. So basically, if a bee is chasing you, your normal spin attack will probably not cut it whenever they come near you with these ones. So what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to make use of the ground in order to swat them all away. Because your spin attack on the ground, you can continuously do it, but when you're not underground, you can't. So be careful of that. Anyway, go up to these nitro crates. As you can tell, they're not bubbling. It's a teleportation point to another stage where we can actually get an extra gem. Now this stage is a bit of a false thing. If you're wondering why I died there, because there's nothing in the stage. It's literally a waste of time if you go through the entire thing. So I advise just getting the purple gem, jumping off the cliff. Suicide is always a good policy. In video games, I gotta exaggerate that point. I probably shouldn't have to exaggerate that point, but this is the internet, you know, ladies and gentlemen. Some silly people exist on the internet, and I don't want to be held accountable for anything. So there's that. There is that indeed. But yeah, I like this stage, you know. I like the gimmick of these bees, because it makes you want to run as fast as possible, because otherwise you're gonna get stung. I don't know, it's very frantic, it's heart racing, you know, folks. I always feel like I'm on edge when I'm doing this stage, and I just love that sort of feeling, you know, that feeling of gotta go fast. As many of you know, I love my Sonic games. I think I stated that like 5-6 times during this LP already, but hey, here he goes. The power of Z-axes. See, I told you we'd utilize the power of the Z-axes at some point, and there it is, folks. Don't call me a liar, because there it is. We utilize the Z-axes, and that's it. We just weave in and out of nitro crates. I don't like that because my depth perception in this little area is a little bit off. So I always have a little bit of issues. I just have issues whenever I'm going through that area, but for the average common man, that won't be too big a trouble. You just weave in and out. It's nothing really. Go slow if you need to. You know, you don't always have to go at top speed, you know, folks. This isn't Sonic the Hedgehog. Although you don't need to go at top speed in Sonic the Hedgehog. In fact, on your first playthroughs of the Sonic games, I would recommend going pretty slowly. On the classic games, mind you, in Sonic Unleashed, it's pretty damn boring if we go slow, so I just advise boosting the hell out of that. But you guys will get what I mean. You guys get what I mean, indeed. And as I stated before, don't go into the nitro crates. They will explode you, even if you're underground. And don't do what I'm about to do by here. well, you do want to blow up these nitro crates, otherwise you won't be able to get a gem. But no sound clip will play with these bees, so they will sneak up on you, and they will Metal Gear your ass. So, just be a little bit careful. I decided to cut out the backtracking again, and just run away. Just go into here as quick as possible, swat them away, and there we go, stage done. It's a bit of a dick move, but I don't think that was intentional on the designer's part, purely because there's no sound clip that plays. So I'm gonna boil the issue of that one down to a glitch, not so much a level design issue. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this part of Crash Bandicoot 2, so thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people, and when we return next time, we should be hopefully finishing off this warp room and heading into the final warp room of the game. Yeah, I'm serious, the next warp room after this is the final one. So, hope you guys are excited for that, and I'll catch you all next time. Don't be sheepish, and blah blah blah. Bye! Hope you all enjoyed.